Most people spend their lives trying to save money, yet forget to save time. In Die with Zero, Bill Perkins turns the traditional idea of wealth upside down. True financial freedom, he says, isn't about having endless resources, but using them wisely to create memories, meaning, and fulfillment. The goal isn't to die rich, but to die having lived fully. Money is only valuable when exchanged for experience, not just security. Perkins challenges the mindset of endless accumulation. Many people work tirelessly, believing they'll enjoy life one day. But that day rarely comes. The older we get, the fewer experiences truly resonate. There is a window when health, time, and opportunity align. Beyond it, all the money in the world can't buy back vitality. The richest person in the graveyard is still gone, their wealth unspent, their stories untold. He invites us to measure wealth not in dollars, but in moments. Imagine a timeline of your life: childhood, youth, maturity, and age. Each phase offers unique experiences that fade if postponed. Hiking in your 60s isn't the same as in your 20s. The joy of discovery, the energy of adventure, the magic of love, these have seasons. To delay them for comfort is to trade life for illusion. Most people oversave out of fear. They believe more money equals more safety, yet overlook that safety without joy becomes emptiness. Perkins argues for optimization, not indulgence. The purpose of money is to amplify life, not to hoard it. He encourages a shift from save and spend later to invest in meaningful experiences now. The most responsible financial plan is one that values memories as much as assets. He calls this principle memory dividends. Just as investments compound over time, so do experiences. A trip with loved ones, an act of generosity, or a personal challenge continues to pay emotional returns for decades. These dividends grow richer with reflection. A fulfilling life, like a wise portfolio, is diversified. Moments of laughter, growth, love, and discovery. Hoarded money earns interest. Lived life earns meaning. Perkins emphasizes that wealth should serve life, not the other way around. Many people are prisoners of their savings. They delay joy to protect numbers on a screen. But numbers don't hug you, heal you, or remember you. True wealth is measured in stories told, lessons shared, and love expressed. The goal is balance, to live fully without recklessness and to plan wisely without postponing happiness. He divides life into stages of energy. Each stage demands a different relationship with money. In youth, you trade money for experience. In midlife, you balance both. In old age, you trade money for comfort and memory. The tragedy, Perkins says, is that most people save their richest years for last, when energy is gone. Spend intentionally while you can still dance, travel, and love deeply. Perkins introduces a radical idea: intentional depletion. He argues that the perfect financial plan ends with zero. Not because you waste, but because you optimized. Every dollar should serve purpose, whether through joy, generosity, or legacy. Dying with zero doesn't mean dying broke. It means dying fulfilled. You lived the story fully, not half-written. You maximized life's return on investment. Many resist this concept because of fear. Fear of running out, of judgment, of uncertainty. But fear is the silent thief of time. The paradox of saving is that it often costs us our most valuable resource, the present. Money is renewable. Time is not. To live wisely, one must exchange money for time, not the other way around. True freedom is owning your minutes, not your possessions. Perkins also explores giving. Instead of saving inheritances for after death, he urges giving while alive. When it can transform lives you love, and witness the joy it brings. Seeing your generosity in motion is the ultimate return. Wealth kept until death benefits no one fully. Shared now, it multiplies meaning. Generosity is not losing, it's investing in love while you can still feel it. He reminds us that dying with zero doesn't mean living without purpose. It means designing a life that uses resources intentionally. Each dollar should either enrich your life or someone else's. The tragedy is not spending too much, but spending too late. Life, like a candle, burns best when shared, not when preserved for fear of running out. The book also challenges the glorification of work. Many chase careers long after their joy has faded, mistaking busyness for importance. Perkins reminds us that work is only meaningful when it fuels life, not replaces it. Money should be a servant, not a master. Retire from chasing status and start chasing sunsets. The return on joy is always higher than the return on ego. He warns against the illusion of legacy through wealth. Most people hope their fortune will prove their worth, but love, not inheritance, builds remembrance. Your children and loved ones need your presence, not just your provisions. Memories outlast money. The greatest legacy is a life fully lived, one that inspires others to do the same. The gift of example outweighs any estate. Perkins introduces the concept of time buckets. Each decade of life should have its own goals, experiences, and dreams. Waiting for the perfect moment guarantees regret. Plan your life like a portfolio. Diversify your joy across the years. Adventure at 25, wisdom at 45, peace at 65. Each season has its own purpose, and your wealth should serve it accordingly. He also reminds us that money amplifies who we are. It can magnify fear or freedom, greed or generosity. Wealth reveals values more than it creates them. If you are unhappy poor, you will likely be unhappy rich. The transformation must begin inside. Financial wisdom without emotional maturity creates only a richer kind of emptiness. A key message of Die with Zero is that regret is the enemy of wealth. Regret for not living, not loving, not risking. No one lies on their deathbed wishing they had saved more. They wish they had lived more. The antidote is courage, to spend with intention, to act with presence, to choose experience over hesitation. Perkins explains that dying with zero is not about precision, but philosophy. It is the art of living fully while you have the energy to do so. It's about designing your life backward, imagining the end and asking, what memories do I want to die with? Each day becomes a conscious choice toward that vision. He connects this philosophy to mortality, not as a threat, but as motivation. Knowing that time is finite transforms how we value it. Money loses its grip when you face your impermanence. Suddenly, experiences matter more than possessions. Mortality clarifies priorities. The awareness of death gives birth to true life. The book argues that adventure is an investment, not a luxury. Every meaningful risk expands your capacity to live. Waiting for security before you live ensures you never truly will. Comfort zones are prisons built of golden bars. Spend not to escape life, but to embrace it. The richest lives are measured in courage, not cash. Perkins reminds us that minimalism and meaning often overlap. The fewer things you cling to, the more room you have for freedom. Hoarding is fear disguised as prudence. Real abundance is space. Space to breathe, to move, to choose. Wealth is not the size of your bank account, but the size of your life. He warns that numbers alone cannot define success. $1 million means nothing if your soul feels poor. The pursuit of more must be replaced by the pursuit of enough. Enough time, enough laughter, enough love, When enough becomes your goal, peace replaces pressure. Contentment is the ultimate form of wealth. As the book nears its end, Perkins delivers its deepest message. Die with zero regrets. Leave nothing unlived. Every moment postponed is a debt you never repay. The purpose of life is not to preserve it, but to spend it well. The goal is not immortality, but impact, to live so fully that even death feels like completion. He challenges readers to design their lives with the same care they design their investments. Build a portfolio of experiences, not just savings. Diversify joy, compound memories, and minimize regret. The greatest ROI is a life that was fully experienced. You can't take your wealth with you, but you can take your fulfillment to the end. In the final pages, Perkins reminds us that no one escapes the end, but some reach it with peace. They spent wisely, loved deeply, and lived intentionally. Their accounts are empty, but their hearts are full. The true art of dying with zero is realizing that the only wealth worth keeping is the life you fully lived.